There was no question to anyone dealing with him that he was Jewish. So in order to make his way in England, he had to find a way to be both Jewish and English. What I mainly write about is how he managed to turn Jewishness from something that was generally considered disgraceful or embarrassing into a strength. He did imaginatively by saying that he was descended from ancient Jewish aristocrats in Spain or had this name that no one else in the world bore. By projecting that image, he impressed people, but he also gave fodder to anti-Semites. He dreamed about a Jewish state, but he didn't actually do anything to accomplish one. Early on in life, I think in his 20s, he decided that to create a Jewish state, he would basically lose any chance he might have had to win glory in his own right. So he decided at an early point that he was going to be an English leader, an English politician, and not a Jewish leader. And I did wonder, could there have been a Jewish homeland in Palestine 50 years earlier, 100 years earlier than there was, if Disraeli had devoted himself to it? People didn't trust Disraeli necessarily, but many people were very charmed by him. He was a great conversationalist. He was handsome in an exotic way. He dressed like a fop, brightly colored costumes, stockings, and cravats. The Queen, Victoria, who was queen during Disraeli's entire political career, was very attached to him personally. He became her favorite politician, and they developed a close personal relationship, which was based in part on Disraeli flattering her and romanticizing her. One observer said that for Disraeli, England was the Israel of his imagination, meaning that he felt about England the way Jews traditionally were supposed to feel about Israel. He did believe in England in that way, even though he could never belong to England completely. That was one of the main contradictions and one of the sources of pain, I think, in his life. Usually, when people write about Disraeli, they're mainly writing about an English conservative politician. I wanted to think about what his imaginative life was like, how he sort of turned himself into a fictional character almost, to start thinking about him in a different way as a Jewish figure in Jewish history.